So what things can women do for themselves to help with menopause symptoms?
I think there's a lot of things, Chloe, that women can do. I think it's about finding out what works for you best, because I think it's such an individual experience. I think for some women, something like mindfulness and relaxation techniques can really work. I think that can include things like breathing. So mindfulness doesn't have to be what people always think of is just sitting and meditating or anything like that. It can also be about just being in that moment. So when you're out walking the dog, making sure that you're enjoying that moment rather than maybe thinking about the list of all everything that you've got to do later on in the day.
And that can be intentional with that time. Yeah,
that can be really helpful. Intentional is a really great word. So if you're in the shower, being intentional about just enjoying that moment in the shower rather than again thinking of all the tasks you've got to do as soon as you get out of the shower could be useful. Another thing probably would be looking at your lifestyle. So not whole scale, you don't have to start going, oh my god, I need to change everything, but looking at small elements that you could start to change over time that might impact the menopause symptoms. So that's things like looking at really good quality sleep, trying to improve some of that, which can be challenging when sleep is often something that evades us during menopause. But it could also be things like looking at the diet that you have. So Mediterranean diet has been found to be really, really useful for women across all stages of their life, but particularly around menopause.
Do we know why that is?
Well, I think it's about kind of the quality of the nutrients within a particular menopause diet. So it tends to give us a much more balanced diet overall, so with some really good healthy fats, some really great vitamins and minerals that are in particularly a Mediterranean-based diet. It's fairly low in things like saturated fats because you tend to eat things like fish and things like that, which are much better for you overall. So looking at small changes like that can be really helpful. But I think don't get overwhelmed with thinking you've got to make whole-scale mass lifestyle changes. The other one is exercise, trying to find a way just to increase movement. Doesn't have to be hitting the gym if that's not your thing, although that could be really effective. But it might also be, how do I just increase my movement throughout the day? Can I take more steps in the day? Can I go out for a walk? What are those small adjustments that you can make within your lifestyle?
Yeah, brilliant, thank you.